Hello everyone, Joshua here. I just thought I'd want to make a quick video just because why not basically. As you can see, I'm wearing my school shirt, or at least some of you know it's my school shirt. It's my Leavers shirt from Kalamunda Primary School. And the reason why I wore it today was just specifically for this video. Because I just wanted to talk about graduation and all that. And if you're wondering what year I graduated, in year 7, because I was one of the last year 7s graduated, it was 2014 when I graduated. So, and I just thought, well, why not make a video about it? Because, well, it's one of those things that I don't think very many people talk about. So, just let's have a chat about graduation, eh? Well, for me, graduation in year 7, it was a little bit different compared to graduation in high school. Because, well, since I'm here in WA, Western Australia, more specifically Perth, I think our graduation might be a little bit different compared to everywhere else in the world. And why do I say that? It's because that's probably just how things are. And here in Perth, I'm not exactly sure how every individual school graduates, because obviously I haven't been to every single one. But other than that, I just thought, why not make a video? Because I just wanted to ask all of you as well, I suppose. Would you guys make a video about graduation? And if you have, or if you're wanting to, then maybe leave it down in the comments. So, but other than that, I mean, I graduated school this year compared to last year. The reason why I did that is because I pretty much repeated a year of sorts, which not many of years people might know was year 13, which, as I seem to say to everyone, is a repeat of year 12. Now, at least here in Perth it is anyway, and just if you're in an ed support school, you'll probably know what the difference is. But if you're in a mainstream school, Education Support Centre and mainstream basically run much differently. Ed support, in my opinion, is a bit easier than mainstream, but that just depends on what you like as well. So, but other than that, I mean, yeah, what can you do, eh? But yeah, I mean, like I said, you can, if you want to let me know what your graduation was like, or if you know I was there, then please let me know, and down in the comments section. And yeah, I just thought I'd make a short little video about my graduation as well, because when I graduated year 7, yes, like I said, I was one of the last year 7s to graduate, and because 2014 was the last year of year 7s in primary school. My year 7 graduation, I think it was one of those graduations where, like with most schools, the whole school gets together and, yeah, I guess reflect on everyone's kind of, I suppose, life at the school. And with the school I was at Kalamunda, I did get a CD of photos, or a DVD of photos and a few songs to, lighten the mood and get everyone to, graduate, and just to show everyone, what yous were doing, what yous like the most, and I suppose just what the teachers think are good photos and all that. So, but yeah, I mean, it was one of those things that I think even the school bus workers that, because at the time when I was at primary school, we only had 2 school buses. But when I was at high school, we had, at Kalamunda High School, we had 3 buses after about a year or 2 of being there, maybe 3. But other than that, I mean, we had the graduation and at Kalamunda, and like I said, we had photos showing on a DVD, and all of us graduates, I'm pretty sure, got one. So, half went to the mainstream and half went to the education support, or ed support, as however you want to say it. And, well, when I graduated, well, I didn't graduate primary school in year 6 because, well, I actually moved school in year 6, at the end of year 6. And I only spent 1 year at Kalamunda Primary School, that's what the shirt is. But when I was at primary school, pretty much for most of my life, I was at a school called Middle Swan Primary School, which was in Stratton, which is, or it depends on like, if you know anyone here, you probably might know where that suburb is, but probably people from overseas or over east or someone who's not familiar with Perth or that much of Perth, you might not know. But I went to Kalamunda and Middle Swan first for how many years? From through to year six, so 8 years at Middle Swan Primary School and 1 year at Kalamunda Primary. And I didn't get a CD at Middle Swan Primary because, well, I didn't graduate there, but I'm sure a lot of other people in year 7 and all that graduated there. But like I said, at Kalamunda, I got a CD full of photos. I might show you a little later on it in the video, but yeah, I mean, I got CDs and I actually had more than just this shirt. I had like 4 shirts in general and 1 hat and some shorts as well, obviously. And yeah, I had 1 faction shirt, 2 school shirts, and this Leavers shirt, and that's all I had. And if you're wondering what colour it was, my faction shirt was green in Kalamunda, but my faction shirt colour in Middle Swan was yellow, which I'll be honest, I can't remember the faction name at Kalamunda, but I can definitely remember the name at Middle Swan's faction colour, which was wattle, which is a type of flower, which I'm sure a lot of you know. And at Kalamunda High School, I never really had a faction. My brother did, but I never did. And just I never got a CD there either because I never graduated there either. So, but I've been to 4 different schools really, and 2 of the 4 schools I went to, I graduated. The school I was at just before the 4th of December, since that's when I graduated. But most other people seem to graduate in between the first week of December and the week before Christmas, so which for us is in summer. So sorry about that. I've only been to 3 Ed Support schools, and that was Kalamunda Primary, Kalamunda High, and Cyril Jackson Senior Campus. And out of all 4 schools I've been to to 3 main schools and 1 campus, which is like a what is it? So it's like a sort of like a school, but also like a campus, like a camping kind of campus kind of thing, I think. Yeah, I mean, like talking about facilities, there could be like my first primary school at Middle Swan Primary, we had a canteen connected to an undercover area. That's what we called it at the time, anyway. We had a lot of like blocks or areas, teaching areas, however you want to call them. We also had bathrooms in pretty much all the blocks, well, because, in case someone needed to go. And we had a school oval, a basketball court, and a rugby oval, which was out of bounds because there was no fence really around the rugby oval. So the football oval, the normal school football oval, depending on where it was, had like kind of like half of it around a school fence sort of thing. But like a lot of people, at least when we were younger, well, me and my brothers were younger, we could actually even go onto it, play a bit of footy, and really that was the only the football sort of oval that we could go onto it. And rugby, I mean, you could do that on that oval as well, the other oval, but I think a lot of people used to like doing that. But we had those as facilities, and before I left, we had a number of, at least a few new blocks built onto it. I think about 2 new blocks, or teaching area things, of classrooms. So, and some of them one block was for the younger side of the school, and the others were for like the year 6 and 7s and all that before I left, and then there's only for the year 6s I think now. But the Kalamunda, I think there was a school oval, the primary school. I think there was, if I remember, there was a school oval. There was a uniform shop. Um, there was a playground, like a few little playgrounds. And there was just classrooms basically. There wasn't really like, I don't think there was like blocks or anything like the one at my primary school, the first primary school I was at was, but the high school I went to, there wasn't really like a block sort of area. Most of the classes were all like together and just a number of demountables sort of towards the school oval. I can't remember if there was a uniform shop there, but at Kalamunda High School, but there was the canteen. There was a little sort of play area at the front of the canteen. There was a sort of meeting place, a few meeting places as well, depending on where you got dropped off and all that. We had a few demountables, like I said. A number of the classes were education support centre classrooms in the high school, and I think there was about 8, I think. There was also, most of them were mainstream side of the school. And yeah, there was a theatre sort of area. There was a bus shed as well. And yeah, that was it. There was a lot of, at Kalamunda Primary and Kalamunda High, there was one bus stop at Kalamunda Primary, and there was like a lot of them at Kalamunda High School. So, and there was a number of buses too. A few of them were school specials, and most of them were like, I guess, normal bus services. Excuse me, like bus services to the city. At least 1 or 2 bus services to Midlands, which is another suburb not everyone probably knows about. And we also had, just a few other sort of things, and a few basketball court and netball courts, I remember, I think. And the main office and education support centre office, which were sort of also connected. And Cyril Jackson Senior Campus Education Support Centre, which is also connected to the main campus, was a little bit different when I started, but I've kind of got used to it over the last 3 years I've been there, because I've been there since term 2, 2018, so which for me was just term 2 of year 11. And I did year 12 there as well for the whole year, and year 13 for the whole year. And obviously this year was year 13, and obviously we all probably know that COVID was a thing this year. So, but, we managed to get through it okay here in Perth. I'm not saying everywhere else was great, but everyone, I'm sure, is trying to, enjoy having time to reflect and enjoy as much time as they can, because, as I'm sure a lot of people know, that not everyone has forever on this earth, because no matter how much we'd like to, just things happen sometimes. But I finally graduated, and now I guess I'm trying to look for a job. I'm trying to save up money for like a car and maybe a few other things as well. And so I guess that's getting a bit off topic, but my school layout though, at Cyril Jackson, sorry to change the subject like I said, but my school layout was at Cyril Jackson was, like a big school oval, one basketball court. We also had an ed support section sort of area, and most of it was the mainstream side of the school, and just a little part of it was for us. We recently got 2 buildings built. One was a demountable, and one was just an added sort of classroom. And then we also had a canteen, a big sort of area at the front of the canteen. And that was. We also had a bike shed as well, where we fixed bikes and did help you make your bike kind of back to new and all that. And what else did we have? We had an arch, 1 or 2 art classes. We had a few computer rooms, and There's probably a lot of other rooms as well we had, because I've been kind of around the whole school, but I just haven't really been like to every single classroom, or at least into them anyway. And basically, yeah, that was it for my school layouts, I suppose. But if you want to maybe make your, like I said before, if you want to make your own video, leave them down in the comments, and yeah. And like I said, at Cyril Jackson though, I'll get back. I'll stay from there though, from Cyril Jackson. I did get a CD as well from Cyril Jackson when I graduated this year. I didn't get one last year because I didn't graduate. Well, I technically did, but I just continued for another year. But I got a CD this year, and I'll probably show you the CDs and all that from this year. So, but other than that, I mean, yeah. Other than that, like I said, if you want to maybe make your own video or talk to people about your graduation and all that, and like when do you guys graduate and all that? Do you graduate at the end of the year or in the middle of the year? Like, I think people up north in the northern hemisphere, I think it is, graduate in our winter and their summer, which I think is the middle of the year, and we graduate at the end of the year in summer, like I said earlier, which is around December time, and depending on what school it is as well, because we've got both public and private schools here in Perth, so I guess it's some like two-way street sort of thing, because private schools for us in WA sort of have different holidays to us. I'm sure they get Christmas time off, but also sort of go back like earlier than most schools do, and we also have us that go back usually in February. So, but most of this, pretty much every school goes back February, but I'm sure there are some schools that start in like maybe the 30th or the 31st of January. Sometimes it depends on like when they have to start. So, but other than that, let me go and show you my little CDs that I had from my schools that I graduated from at Kalamunda Primary and Cyril Jackson Senior Campus. Now, as you can see, this is my little graduation sort of things. This here is my graduation photo thing, and this is my folder, and these two are my CDs. This one, as you can see, is more fancier than that one, but other than that, things happen. And this here is the autographs that I got from mostly the teachers. And this here is just my graduation folder that has, work in it. So it's another photo of me there. And yeah, I just thought I'd wanted to show you this because, why not? And I'm not going to show the CDs because maybe copyright or something else, but other than that, this is basically what my graduation stuff looks like. So, and I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know it's been a while since I made a video about me talking about something, so, but other than that, I hope you enjoy. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and also thumbs up on my videos, please. It always helps me support my channel, and knows that you people like watching my videos. So if you do like watching my videos, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and just enjoy watching through my other videos that I've got on my YouTube channel. Thank you, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye, guys.